All right, so we finally finished the Bueno's hen house. And I'm gonna give a little tour of some of the stuff inside our chicken coop. First of all, this is what they call a run. And the run is where the chickens like to spend most of their time during the day. Our run is 8 feet wide, 16 feet long, and 8 feet tall. Around our run, I put some boxes so my wife could, do her herb garden. And also, this helps with critters, raccoons being able to get underneath the run. In addition to that, you can see by the door that I also put some chicken wire. So there's chicken wire about 1 foot around the entire run, and it's staked down before we put down all the mulch. And that is also to prevent any type of animal from trying to get underneath the run. So as we go inside the run, you'll see that I put a small sandbox. So the reason I put the sandbox is that during my research, I found out that the chickens love to lay in the sand for a few reasons. One of the reasons is that they roll in the sand to help clean their feathers. And another reason is because sometimes chickens have little critters, ticks and other little critters in their skin. Well, by rolling in the sand, it helps take those little critters out of their skin. Next to that, you'll see that I built some feeders, and these feeders are made from PVC pipe. Basically, you feed the food from the top, take the top off, drop the food in, and it goes all the way to the bottom, and the chickens eat from the bottom. Next to that is my watering system. I have 2 different types of actual nipples for them to get water. This one, the nipples on the bottom, basically they peck at it and it releases water. And after a few times of pecking at it, they realize that there's water there. Here's all the chickens. So next to the run, you see there's a door. So I cut this door out from the shed, and I attach it to a string which goes outside the run, and I can use that lever to release the door or open the door. So now looking at the shed, this is actually a tough shed from Home Depot. It's 8 by 10. So the reason I decided to go with a tough shed instead of building my own is because I wanted a nice sturdy coop for them. And I figured that this type of shed would do well in all weather, in wind, rain. And for heat, what I did is I added additional ventilation. So you open the coop, you'll see that I modified it a lot. When I first bought this shed, it was just an empty shed. So now you see that in here there is a roost, and this is where the chickens like to sleep. And then you have a nesting area. So I have 6 nesting boxes for 15 chickens, which should be sufficient. Usually the nesting boxes, they recommend that they be about 12 by 12. I actually made mine a little bigger. They're like 14 by 14. And you can see there's a little ramp. And these are some feeders that I made out of wood. Same concept. Put the food on the top and it drops down to the bottom. As they eat, more falls down. Keeps the tray full. And next to that is my other watering system. These are little cups. And when they drink water from them, you know, it lessens the weight in the cup. So when the cup starts going up, it releases more water and brings it back down. So the cups will remain full at all times. So I really like these cups because they're pretty big and they hold a lot of water. And here's another feeder. So when you build this roost, it's very important that once you put it in your coop, you mount it on the wall at a 45, and these are 2x4s, and then these are 2x2s. So what you need to do is the 2x2s, you need to adjust them so they're not tilted forward or back. This way the chickens can roost on them and not injure their feet. Now I'm going to show you my watering system. So behind my coop is a 5-gallon bucket from Home Depot. So basically I fill this bucket about 3/4 full all the time. And now at the bottom, okay, this is a 1/2-inch pipe, PVC pipe, that goes into the shed, then tees off into the run and also into the coop, and it feeds all the water that the chickens need. So basically, as long as you keep the bucket full, the water will go down all the way down the PVC pipe, and the chickens will have water. So that's about it. Hopefully this little tour of my chicken coop, you enjoyed it. And if you ever decide to build a coop, you get references. Thank you.